introducing Reverend Debra today. I always kind of look forward to her discourses. You know, they're always touching something that we need that we can take through the week, like homework, you know? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Helps us to have a better week and be better, you know, better behaved.
I'm getting in trouble.
Oh, yes. It's just nice when you can really relate to the lecture, you know? So, I get to introduce Reverend Debra Desmarais. Has lived in San Diego for over 40 years and has studied healing for 35 years. Her initial training was at the First Spiritualist Church in San Diego, included classes in healing, spiritual healing, universal law, and mediumship. Reverend Debra was ordained at the First Spiritualist Church in October of 1992 and served in many appointments as well as pastor. She has a long history with Harmony Grove, leading at psychic fairs and teaching at the Institute classes. Reverend Debra has taught many spiritual subjects in psychic development, including universal law, angel kingdom, tarot, chakra, and aura, and is a Reiki master. She is currently pastor of the First Christian Spiritualist Church in National City, lecturing monthly and offering healing and meditation classes. Her mantra is, we are co-creators with spirit to express in love and joy the message of our soul. Say yes to God. So, say yes to Reverend Debra and make her
Thank you. Yes, I do give people homework. It's well known at the end of readings. I have you pick a card from a different deck and you take it home with you because that is your homework.
Good.
So that's fine. Oh, hello everybody. Hi. So this was given me, this poem was reminded to me by Reverend Barbara Schaefer many years ago. And I still see her on Facebook. She'll always posting loving thoughts and beautiful energy, sweet lady. And I love this poem that I'm going to be referring to through the lecture. And it's by Helen Steiner Rice. The sky and the stars, the waves and the sea, the dew on the grass, the leaves on a tree, are constant reminders of God and His nearness, proclaiming His presence with crystal-like clearness. So we're gathered here today in unity to learn more about God and ourselves, and to try to understand the big picture, which will help us cope with our daily lives. Realizing that there is a big picture is a big step spiritually. We get myopic in our own worlds, with our own situations and our own things going on. And to be able to step back and expand and have a greater outlook, try to see it through the angels, God's eyes, for, okay, what is my next step here? What am I learning from this? How am I part of your big picture? Which helps us in realizing, yes, okay, and knowing that as our small parts are important to our universe, and its energy is wonderful. To desiring to do our parts to the best of our ability is commendable. And a lot of that is being able to put ourselves in that mindset of how am I making this world a better place? How am I serving God in being here? The doing of what we feel is our part is very special. And we truly connect with that in meditation and in observing the beautiful world around us. The sky and the stars, the waves and the sea. Each of these energies flows with the universal laws and seeks to heal. We each hold in our hearts the keys to our health and the love of God, brotherhood, and of being here in this universe. Remembering these simple things is essential to our peace of mind and our health of being. As we're going through different things, we'll go through different doctors, we'll go to our friends, work with holistic healing or intuitiveness. We're taking it deep within and remembering how I like to remember how I was when I was younger, and all that energy and vitality and that love of life, to let that keep those feelings of being in that intimate place with God, okay, and letting that continuously pouring through is bringing in that healing, the natural healing, brightening up the endorphins that is our natural healing in our being. Remembering the dew on the grass, the leaves on a tree are constant reminders of God and His nearness. As God moves closer to us, do we block Him with doubts and fears? Or are we open to growth and new experiences? Or do we come up with excuses or reasons of why it just wouldn't or couldn't work? It's like being open to see where you can give a kind word, helping someone feel more comfortable, at peace. Hugging yourself and letting you just totally relax and become one with that God's love. Remember Him each morning when you rise. Remember Him in each miracle and blessing you're aware of each day. Remember Him in each trial and test that you're becoming aware of each day. And remember Father, Mother, God each night when they whisper in your ear and hold you close, asking you to open your heart, as does the sky and the stars, and the waves and the sea, the dew on the grass and the leaves on a tree. Proclaiming this presence with crystal-like clearness. All these things God made, and God so made the world, and God made man and woman, and so loved the world, He gave us Jesus to teach us to love one another, and we are loved, and we are loved. This knowledge is crystal clear, and as we learn more about unconditional love, we learn less about doubts and fears. We let them drop away, because that is not part of God or God's lesson or Christ's lesson. becoming strong in your knowledge, purpose, grounding, connecting with others, opens us up to more and more love, and listening to our hearts, and listening to God is nurturing that we need now. God listens to us. God is always near to us, ready to guide us. And what are we telling Him? What are we asking of Father, Mother, God? Are we open as the sky and the stars? Do we flow with Him as the waves in the sea? Do we respond with willingness to bend and grow as the dew on the grass and the leaves on a tree? Do we remember constantly in our busy lives asking His divine guidance and advice, acknowledge this beautiful presence of God in loving others in crystal-like clearness? Remember God. God always remembers us with love. And we are extensions of God's love to help others. And this is true. God blesses you constantly. We create our vibrations on all levels, in all categories and gifts and bodies, and in spirit will also be at these levels, keeping us moving forward, upward, always upward, always upward. In a toning group that I attend monthly, for many years now, we'll have different addition to the session each year, and this year we're each sharing a book or that meant a lot to us, something that touched our heart and helped us to move forward in our paths as light workers. And last month was shared by Susan Toussaint McNeil, and actually she wrote a poem which had been channeled through her. And it's interesting because the songs tended to be kind of slowing down, making us kind of pay more attention to the words, to the meanings in the words. And then in the meditation, Reverend Rosie was talking about slowing down. And this is her poem, Slowing Down. I ask you to just close your eyes and just bring this beautiful poem into your heart. Slowing down, to erase my frown, to engage my clown, to shed the tears, to release my fears. Slowing down, I can feel my feet on the ground, going at the pace my soul longs for, so my life doesn't pass by in a blur. Slowing down to know how I feel, to allow time for my body, mind, and soul to heal. Through this, I discover a spaciousness that I recognize as luxurious. Slowing down as a way of life, to cope with all the strife, learning to release anxiety so I can be a better version of me. Slowing down is what I need to do most. Let go of my past. There's too many ghosts. Open up to this slower pace, for life exhausts me as a continual marathon race. Slowing down allows me tender care, reaching out more for help and learning to share. give myself this precious gift so my energy and vibration can lift. In slowing down, life becomes clear, knowing divine guidance is always near. When I'm slow, I seem to know exactly where to go. Slowing down ushers in optimal health as I fully appreciate this true wealth. I now choose what's right and best for me. My eyes are wide open. I can now see. Let's open our eyes now and see the world in this beautiful new perspective of being loving and caring for yourself. That's your homework. God bless you. I love you all.